organization meeting to order. Would we all stand and pledge allegiance in a moment of silence? Pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you. Now I'll take roll of the holdover board members. Mrs. Walker. Here. Mr. Gerhardt.
Here.
Mr. Bushy.
Here.
And Mr. Linder.
Here.
4 members present. I have a motion for the approval of the agenda.
I'll make a motion. Second.
Been motion seconded for the approval of the agenda. All those in favor?
Aye.
On December 4th, 2023, school board reorganization is open to the public and is also being streamed virtually. The board encourages citizens of the district to come before the board to present their petitions and queries and other communications of interest. The board invites public citizens of the district's comment on any topic that is within the board's jurisdiction. As outlined in Board Policy 903, the board requires that public participants be residents or taxpayers of this district. Anyone wishing to address the board during public comment will need to be in person. If you wish to speak to the board, please sign in prior to the meeting. Public participation in the meeting is at the prerogative of the board president, who will establish the amount of time allowed for speaking. Out of respect for time, comments should be limited to under 3 minutes. For your convenience, a timer will be visible for your reference. Personnel and/or student discipline issues are inappropriate topics for public comment and should not be addressed to the Board of Education. Please make an appointment with the superintendent to discuss these issues. Has anybody signed up? Is there anybody who wished to address the board at this time? Okay, move on. Rules of engagement for this evening. The purpose of this annual organization meeting is to organize the board for the coming year by electing a permanent president and vice president. As you can see from the agenda for the organization portion of the meeting, we will not take up regular legislative business of the board. The first order of business is to elect a temporary president to chair the organization meeting. Nominations will be taken, closed, and a roll call vote will be taken for each of the nominees. The nominee receiving the majority vote will become the temporary president and will proceed to take over the meeting. Next, nominations and voting for the offices of president and vice president will take place in the same manner. At this time, we'll open the floor for nominations for temporary president.
I'll nominate Matt Linder.
Second.
Been nominated and seconded for Matt Linder for the temporary president. Are there any further nominations? Is there a motion to close nominations?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All those in favor of closing nominations and moving towards a vote?
Aye.
Okay, seeing that there are no objections and nominations are closed. As only one person was nominated, we will vote by roll call. All those in favor say aye. Those opposing indicate by saying no. And this is the nomination of Matt Linder for temporary president. Start over here, Mr. Bushy.
Aye.
Mr. Gerhardt.
Aye.
Mrs. Walker. And Mr. Linder.
Aye.
Motion carries. Mr. Linder, the meeting is yours.
All right, do you have the agenda? So, assuming chair regarding of certificates of election and swearing of members. Back to Dr. Flannery.
Actually, Amy.
Amy, sorry.
Sorry.
You looked there, and that's why I went. It threw me out.
All right.
All right, I'm going to read the certificate of election from the Lancaster County Board of Elections for the 5 of you, and then I'm going to collectively swear you all in together. So the first one, we, the undersigned members of Lancaster County Board of Elections, hereby certify that after tabulating the votes cast in the municipal election held on the 7th day of November 2023, it appears that Amy Beachy was duly elected to the office of school director for Manheim Central School District for a 4-year term. We, the undersigned members of the Lancaster County Board of Elections, hereby certify that after tabulating the votes cast in the municipal election held on the 7th day of November 2023, it appears that Michael Clare was duly elected to the office of school director for Manheim Central School District for a 4-year term. We, the undersigned members of the Lancaster County Board of Elections, hereby certify that after tabulating the votes cast in the municipal election held on the 7th day of November 2023, it appears that Robert Crichton was duly elected to the office of school director for Manheim Central School District for a 4-year term. We, the undersigned members of the Lancaster County Board of Elections, hereby certify that after tabulating the votes cast in the municipal election held on the 7th day of November 2023, it appears that Michelle Gingrich was duly elected to the office of school director for Manheim Central School District for a 4-year term. And the last one, we, the undersigned members of the Lancaster County Board of Elections, hereby certify that after tabulating the votes cast in the municipal election held on the 7th day of November 2023, it appears that Andrew Sensnig was duly elected to the office of school director for Manheim Central School District for a 4-year term. Okay, so if you all stand, raise your right hand. At the beginning, you just say your own name and repeat after me. I
Mike Clare,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support, obey, and defend
I will support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and that I will discharge the duties
and I will
Discharge the duties
of my office with fidelity.
of my office with fidelity.
Thank you.
You'll take your seats.
I'll take that home somewhere. What my-
So next on the agenda would be to vote for a president. So are there any nominations? for-
I make the nomination of Mike Clare as president.
Second. All right, so we have a first and a second. With that, do we have any other nominations? We will close then for school board president. With that, we'll take a roll call vote. Aye if you're for, nay if you're against.
Mr. Bushy,
Aye.
Mr. Gerhart,
Aye.
Mr. Sensenig, Dr. Creighton.
Aye.
Mrs. Gingrich. Mrs. Walker. Mr. Linder.
Aye.
Mrs. Beachy.
Aye.
And Mr. Clare.
Aye.
All 9 members voted, motion carries.
Thank you.
Got it.
All right. We're gonna have now the election of vice president. Open up the floor for nominations for vice president.
I nominate Steve Bushy.
Are there any further nominations? Seeing none, and there are no objections, I declare the nominations closed. Roll call vote.
Mr. Bushy.
I guess.
Mr. Gerhart. Mr. Sensenig.
Aye.
Dr. Creighton.
Aye.
Mrs. Gingrich. Mrs. Walker.
Aye.
Mr. Linder.
Aye.
Mrs. Beachy.
Aye.
Mr. Clare.
Aye.
Motion carries 9-0.
Okay, we have a limited agenda tonight. In your board packets, you'll find some information for you to keep, including names, telephone numbers of school board and administration, and this is a confidential list. Superintendent comment.
Couple things first, Mr. Claire.
Right. Oh, okay. And we're talking about, are there any modifications for board meetings beginning in January?
Yes, I would recommend that we move the meeting to 6 o'clock.
Else have any?
I second it.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Do we have any discussion on it? 6 o'clock.
All of them at 6? Or just-
Just the school board meetings.
Okay, you said January, like as of
As
January.
of January.
As of
Okay,
January.
got it.
We get to change, we could change the date, time, anything.
And the dates are listed in your folder. That would be another thing for consideration. We kept it consistent with this past year.
And actually, it changed for the 18th meeting because we would have time to adjust for that. Right?
That's up to the board. If the board wants to start, we would have to advertise.
That's what I'm saying. There's enough time for advertisement to switch it
If
to
you
6
want to
o'clock.
try that one at 6, we could do it.
Make it tough for anybody to.
Anybody have a problem with getting here at 6?
It's usually better.
So I'd recommend starting the 18th. All meetings moving forward, we go to 6 o'clock.
All right. We did the motion that our December 18th board meeting will start at 6 o'clock, and all board meetings next week or next year will be at 6 o'clock. Matt, motion
Second,
or
or Chip seconds.
Chip second? All right, any discussions? All in favor? Aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Then the other thing is, I'm gonna make the assumption that we all agree that we want to stay on Monday nights.
Yes.
Okay,
And dates are okay as well.
Yes.
Someone can't make it, they can't.
Right.
yeah. All right. Now, Dr. X.
All right, so first of all, I want to say congratulations to everybody. Welcome, Michelle. And I'm looking forward to working together for Manheim Central, just like we have done since I got here. I'm really thrilled by the attendance of the board. And I just want to say publicly, our board shows up. They don't miss meetings. They don't miss committee meetings. They don't miss when they're appointed to committees outside of the district. So we're very blessed in that regard. So I'm looking forward to the future with all of you. Just a reminder, on the 18th, we will look at our committees and our board appointed positions like the CTC, the IU. So if you want to stay in the spot that you're in, please let Mr. Claire know by the 18th. And also, if you're interested in joining a committee or being a part of something, also reach out to Mr. Claire. And then if you have questions about any of them, just let me know. And in the meantime, we'll be able to connect with you on this. But that'll be on the 18th. And our committee meetings moving forward, we're going to honor the board's request from this last year and try to have those on Monday nights as well, so that we're consistently meeting Monday nights for our board and for our public. So that concludes all of my comments. Like I said, I'm ready to go. I'm excited for the new year. So thank you for being willing to put your time in for Manheim Central.
Okay, thank you, Dr. X. And the informational items are basically our next meeting, December the 18th. Again, soon you let me know if you are interested in keeping your committees that are off. Of course, you'll have your first choice of staying at your present Committee. That's all we have. Anybody have anything for the good of the board? I would like to thank you for electing me president again. I will assure you that I will work hard for you and that we will continue as a 9-member board with our superintendent, assistant superintendent, and our chief financial officer. I think we have a good group and I'm looking forward to another great year. Anybody else?
I say thank you guys for running again. I mean, we appreciate it. It's hard to get people that want to do it, so we do appreciate it. I appreciate it.
All right. Motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I forgot.